Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Spunkify here for MMOBomb.com, and welcome back to our Forum Friday series. This week we're taking a look at a game called MStar, which, as you can tell if you're watching the screen, isn't your typical MMORPG. In fact, it's a dance MMO where you get down, you get groovy with all your friends, and shake your booty, as you can see on the screen, and dance to actually a lot of popular songs. Now, this game isn't the first dance MMO to ever come out. There's games like Audition Online and Show Up, which are based in the PC, but this game borrows heavily from games such as DDR and Guitar Hero, etc., to have different movements and different keys that you use in time to do your dance rhythms here. This game, however, does use the Unreal 3 engine, so unlike Show Up and Audition Online, the graphics are a little bit better in terms of your characters look more realistic, and it gives a lot more like pizzazz whenever you do your moves. Now, as far as music, because music plays a large portion in dance games like this, a lot of the music is actually from the West as well as the East. So you have typical Korean pop songs like Gangnam Style is in this, as well as The Run Devil Run, Girl Generation style songs. Those are in this game. But then you have like Western songs. You have Madonna, which is what's playing right now. There's also, I think, Ludacris. There's Rihanna, as well as Maroon 5 even. So you have a nice mix, as well as some in-house songs as well that they created specifically for this game. But you have a nice mix, and they constantly add music, it seems like. So you do actually get to pick from different songs, and songs that you will enjoy yourself and recognize yourself, other than the ones that are just available in the game itself. So right here, as you can see, we did a little match. I lost, of course, because I'm terrible at this game, but you get to see kind of like a recap of how you did, how many moves, etc. And it all contributes towards leveling up. Now, when you level up, you gain additional currency, which you can use to purchase items. You can see all these different people are customized differently, and that's one of the biggest draws of the game, is that you can dance and you can customize your character so fully. Right now, what you're looking at is actually the lobby system in the game, where you can kind of like sit and chat with friends while you wait for your match to begin. So we're waiting for an extra person for couples mode, which is one of the game modes available. There's several different game modes, each available with different kind of like niche abilities or things that you do during the game. For example, there's two primary modes called Dance and Bubble Dance. Now, Bubble Dance uses a lot of the spacebar mode. This one is actually Bubble Couple that we're waiting on. And you use the spacebar to do quick time events at different times to get additional bonus points, etc. Kind of adds it up and breaks it up a little bit. Other than that, the normal dance mode typically just uses the normal arrow keys, and it's more of your traditional DDR style. Now, as far as like customization goes here, your character customization is quite robust. You get to choose your hair color, your style, etc., as well as your earrings, but that was pretty much typical when I went through it. Where the real customization is in your clothing, and the game offers several options in different styles of clothing that you can actually mix and match and put together. You can even dance in your underwear if you wanted to. Right here, I'm just trying out different stuff, and I'm deciding to put on a little bit of an orange jacket here, because with that orange jacket, I'm able to create this awesome little like short pants, orange jacket, orange shoes, and eventually top hat look, which I felt was pretty cool. And I even got voted best dresser in one of the modes. So yeah, you do have a lot of customization options here. One thing that I didn't like is the fact that this is, again, the time-based purchase system, where you purchase it and it's only available for like a day, 15-30. However, if you save up enough, you can purchase an item indefinitely. So you will have it indefinitely. So that is one better thing to note, that you don't actually have, you're not forced to rebuy it every single time if you have enough currency. Here's a little bit of the couple mode, and in fact we're doing this to Gangnam Style, which is huge right now in the West. So I definitely feel like if you're fans of Korean pop music, and if you're fans of just like subtle things that make its way over to the US and Europe, then you'll be a fan of this game if you're also a fan of DDR. The game modes themselves are pretty fun. There's only a few typical standard game modes that people play in, a lot of the bubble dance, etc. And outside of that, you do actually have competitive modes as well. There's things called crews, which is like your guild or clan that you can join, and you can have crew battles where you have your guild or clan fight against other crew battles, and you guys can just compete for ultimate. And I believe they reward prizes as well as titles, etc., that you can walk around with, and different cosmetic items as well. Now, one thing I should also mention is you even get your own housing in the game after a certain point. I wasn't able to unlock it due to the fact that I didn't have enough time to play, but you do actually get your own housing where you can walk around. I believe people can walk in there with you. Here's one of the quick time events I was mentioning, where you have to hit your spacebar in time with those. And overall, you know, you can customize your house and have different people in there and kind of create this persona of yours. Now, I felt a lot of people really put a lot of time into characters, and as you can see, there's a ton of different customization options available for your characters. In this mode itself, in this couple mode, whichever couple does best actually gets some spotlight time. They dance around, they do moves, and couple mode or couples are actually one of the more integral parts of the game. You can actually choose someone and they can become your couple partner basically. So you'll dance with them, and you know, even when in the lobby you can sit in their lap and kiss on them and hug on them and all that kind of stuff. This person was just a random person I did this couple mode dance with, but you can actually permanently have it outside of that as well. I really enjoyed the game. You know, it's fun to play. It is definitely kind of addicting if you like rhythm-based games. And while there are certainly things that I didn't like about the game, for example, there's no persistent world outside of the actual dance modes and outside of the lobbies, I did feel like as a dance MMO, it was quite fun and popular. The game currently is in Thailand as well as a few other Southeastern Asian countries, but the easiest version to actually sign up for is, of course, the Thailand version, which is what I'm playing here. Normally there's a Thai English patch, but it was broken at the time of this recording, so normally you would be able to read all the text, etc. in order to complete the quest, because there are quest systems which reward you with additional points, which you can then buy, you know, items with, etc. You can even dance on the moon, guys. Dancing on the moon! But yeah, this is one of the Maroon 5 songs I talked about, and as you can see here, just doing little dance moves. And one thing is, the dance moves seem to be based for both males and females. They don't really change too much for both sexes, so you will often do moves that seem a little weird if you're not used to, you know, this style of dancing, etc. But if you can get past that, it's actually a really enjoyable game, really fun, and sort of addicting if you like rhythm-based games. And I would definitely recommend people checking this out if you're fans of it. Other than that, there's not too much of the game that can be talked about that's unique, simply for the fact that, you know, it is a dance MMO and it gets right into that, and it doesn't offer a ton of extra, you know, activities or mini games outside of that. But what it does offer is a really robust system of dance modes and dance support for your clan, or your crew rather, as well as your friends. And I saw friends of 4 or 5 groups rather playing this game together and doing these dance modes together, because you can only get points, you can only progress by playing with other people. You can't just play by yourself. It's called practice mode at that point. You would only be practicing. So you do need to actually participate with other people, and you can talk to them while you're playing as well. You can actually type to them during the middle parts, and, you know, have fun, joke around, and kind of vote on who has the best outfit and all that stuff. So if you like a social MMO, social dance MMO like this, I definitely would recommend checking it out. It is a very fun game if you're into that, and I had fun playing. In fact, I'm actually going to go install it on my fiance's computer in just a couple seconds or a couple minutes, because you wanted to play with me. And so it's a good game if you want to play with your friends, or if you just want something to jump into and kind of do that's not going to cost you $1.25 and go to the arcade, etc. But that's been my overall and first impression of this. I hope you guys enjoy this Forum Friday, and I will see you for the next Forum Friday here on MMOBomb. This has been Spunkify. I'll see you later. Spunkify out!